Hey guys, Kevin Faddy here, and I am the creator of the I Am Coaching series. I want to welcome you guys back to video number 3. This video is called Mass Leverage Hacks. So in this video guys, we're going to talk about 5 of the most popular types of launches, 5 of the best ways to actually start building your online business, your online products and your following. And I'm going to reveal a lot of the methods that we've used in our business. I'm going to reveal methods that we've coached and consulted with other clients. We've helped them grow their business using these methods. And we're going to talk about, some of the best ways to get started, even if you don't know what type of product to create, even if you've got no following online. So we've got a lot of really good information to share with you guys in this video. The first thing I want to mention is if you have not watched video 1 and 2, please click the links above this and you can watch these 2 videos first and then come back. The whole training series, it will just be a lot more beneficial to you if you watch every single video in this series. So let's get going with mass leverage hacks. The 5 points that I want to cover in this video would be the different types of launches. So we're going to start off with the first one would be a seed launch, or kind of like a test launch. Then we're going to talk about micro reports. It's something that we encourage people to do more and more in their business. It's something we started implementing into our business probably in the last 2 years. And it's just a really, really easy way to actually build a buyer's list fast. We're going to talk about mid-ticket launches then, where we can talk about JV partners and actually launch partners as well. We're going to talk about high-ticket launches, where someone that with a lot of experience in a particular niche, or if you've got a hobby or a talent that you want to talk to people and coach people on a one-on-one basis or even in a group basis, it's something that you can actually go straight into without having to worry about seed launches, micro launches, low-ticket launches, mid-ticket launches. You can actually go straight into the high-ticket. So it's really, really exciting in that way. So let's get started with the first one. The first one is, we're going to call this a seed launch, kind of like a test launch. And it's really interesting. We've used this in our business and it's something we encourage other people to use as well. For us, we did most of our seed launches, test launches with actually higher priced products. And I'm going to explain that in a minute. But let's just take the example of if you're just starting off, you've got no following online, but you've got an interest or a passion that you would like to teach about, but you don't know what type of products or services that your followers or your fans will like. So I'm going to talk about, in the past few videos, we show you how easy it was to actually gain authority online, build a following online by actually getting out there, taking some action, posting some videos, posting some blog posts, getting some stuff on Facebook, and even if you need to run a small little advertising campaign just to get, for example, 100 subscribers onto your list. And generally this can be done in pretty much any niche in less than a few days, in less than a week. And from there you have what we call it feedback. You've got customers and subscribers that are willing to tell you what they want. And this works time and time again. Obviously, if you get 100 people onto your list, you're not going to get 100 replies. Even if you only get 10 replies from these are the people that are listening, and these are the people that you need to give your attention to. So with this example, you put your effort into getting up content out there, putting up a squeeze page and actually building a list of 100 people. From there, you ask these people for feedback. You introduce yourself, you introduce your story, and you would ask them, what would you like me to teach you? From there, you simply create a product outline from that. There's a few different ways to do it. You can put people onto a live webinar and you can teach them. You can record a live webinar and sell that as a product afterwards. But if people come back, and I'll give a recent example of one of our students where everyone came back and they wanted to know how to get better open rates, how to grow their email list. So the student knew exactly what to do. He knew that he needs to create, you could say, his first product around on what his subscribers actually want. And that's just one example that will work across every single industry. If we go back to the guitar player, he might want to wonder what type of songs people want to learn how to write or how they want to improve their vocal cords. So basically getting feedback from your current audience is the best way to go. Not coming along and saying, okay, I think my audience wants this. If you're unsure, you best just go out and basically ask them, send them an email, ask for replies, send out a simple survey. You will get the results that you want. Now, let's give an example of where I use this in my business, and this is really relevant to the whole I Am Coaching series. When we opened up this program in 2014, or 4 years ago, it was the first time that we ran a product creation coaching program like this. And obviously the very first webinar, I had all the details outlined of what I wanted to actually teach. And then around 45 minutes into the webinar, we started talking about what the clients want from the actual program. So I approached this in 2 ways. As the clients were coming in, I used to contact them personally and ask them what they wanted from the program. So when I get onto the webinar, I know exactly what to teach them. And then during the webinar, the first webinar, I would say, how can we make this program better for you? And people came along, and some of the feedback we got from that was, Kevin, we really like this, but we want homework sheets. So I said, okay, well, I started providing homework sheets with every single webinar. And then another person said, we would like a complete PDF outline of everything you taught on the webinar as well. So, okay, something I've never thought about. So again, we created a PDF outline of everything we taught on each particular webinar. And from there, I think over the years, when we reopened the program again in 2015, I actually did the exact same thing with the new students. It was, what's missing from this program? What do you think can make this program better? And then someone actually had a question, and it was very relevant. It was, Kevin, I don't have a business and I don't have a following. Which is, we understand people come into industry and they don't have a business and they don't have a following. So what we did then is I completed a brand new training course for people who did not have a business and did not have a list. And from there, they were able to actually get everything set up correctly from the start and start building their business. So I think over the past, you could say we've consistently done that, and now we're at the stage that we have probably created the perfect coaching program because so many people have been through it. We've received feedback, we've listened to it. But keep in mind, it all actually came from, you could say, a seed launch or a test launch. The very first time we opened this program, we had no JV partners. I didn't do any paid advertising. I just kind of sent a few test emails to my list. And we ended up getting 13 people signed into the program. I was very happy with that result. And we built on that first program with only 13 people. We've continued to build over the past 4 years and improve and help more people. So just one little idea, which again has probably resulted in hundreds of thousands of dollars into our bank account from this program. So it worked out really well. Right, let's move on to the next type of launch, and this would be called micro reports. And these are really cool reports, guys, and something that I've used with great success. And I just want to explain the difference between a micro report and, you could say, a mid-ticket launch, which we'll talk about next. A micro report could have been something as simple as, we created one recently which outlined 20 methods where people could continuously sell their own product all year round without having to launch more products, without having to rely on JV partners all the time. But it was simply a report with a headline, an introduction, and after that I listed the 20 points and wrote a small paragraph about them. Generally, I wrote the report in around 3 or 4 days. We were able to set up the sales page in 2 days. All in all, we were able to produce the product from start to finish in less than a week. And that's what we call micro reports. There was not, unlike some of our other products where we have to get software developed or we have to spend, you could say, weeks on end creating 20 or 30 different training videos, micro reports work out really well. And it works out well for a few reasons. Majority of these micro reports, we sell them for $7, $10, maybe $17. And at that particular price point, they completely fly off the shelf. We get hundreds, if not thousands, of customers in the door because of the small price point and because of the small micro report. Now, micro reports are good for 2 reasons. They're extremely good if you want to build an affiliate marketing list. For example, you want to build a buyer's list and you want to improve your affiliate marketing promotions. And that works out really well. Some people launch micro reports consistently for this reason alone. In our case, or in other people's cases, you would launch a micro report as the front end product, and you would probably take something else as the upsell, let it be a membership site or let it be a mid-ticket product or a higher price product. For example, the micro report could be $7. You could have another product there for $47. You might have another product there for $97, and then, or else you could have a membership site where people join for $27, $37, $47 per month. And you could call them feeders. That's the easiest way to put it. You can bring in a mass amount of customers very, very quickly. You can feed them into affiliate marketing promotions, you can feed them into your high ticket services, you can feed them into your membership sites, you can promote your other products to them to make more money. Okay, the next thing we're going to talk about is membership sites. Now, membership sites to me is probably one of the best types of income you can have in your business. It's continuity income, it's money that comes month after month, year after year, once your members continue to pay. Now, if you look at the seed launch, and then you're coming along to micro product launches, micro reports, and then you're coming along, okay, I would like to launch a membership site as an upsell or something in the back end where people continue to pay me. This is actually the method we recommend for this. We've tested membership sites on various different levels, and we noticed that if you put up a product for $27 to $37 or $47 per month, straight off, it's generally a little bit more difficult to sell, especially if it's not a software or especially if you're just starting off. But we noticed that when you get people into, you could say, your seed launches or your micro reports, they're more inclined to actually purchase your membership site after they purchase the front-end product. Now, some people might debate this, but from our experience, by watching the launch industry in many different cases, and with our own business, this is what works the best. The only change around with that we noticed is, and it works really, really well if you want to actually get a lot of members in, is by offering free trials and actually $1 trials. And if you've got a membership site that it does not require you to do a lot of work when new members come in the door, this is actually the method we recommend, and this is the method we use ourselves. Just give a quick example that if you've got a membership site and it's $37 per month, we noticed that giving people access for $1 or giving people access for $4.95 just for a small space of time, for let's say 5 days or 7 days. And then if they like the content, they want to continue the membership, they continue to pay $37 per month every single month. It's a beautiful thing in the online marketplace. We noticed that even if you do product launches or you do affiliate marketing, you get all this cash, it comes in. But people being people, we reinvested in our business, we put some into our savings, we spend some money and enjoy ourselves. But when you have a membership site, the beautiful part about that is, okay, when the money comes in, you spend it, but you actually know next month the money's going to continue coming in, and the month after that, and the month after that. So I really believe, to have the entire 6 or 7 figure business model, it doesn't have to be when you start off, but down the road, people should really, really consider adding a membership site to their portfolio. Once you've created, you could say 2 products or even 3 products, you can consistently keep adding these to the membership site, and that's the actual content. You can charge people a monthly fee to get access to your training. You could provide extra webinars or extra training just for these members. And again, it's a membership sites, they rock in all ways and all senses. If you were to ask any marketer online, their favorite type of income, they're going to say continuity income, which comes from membership sites. So let's move on to the last 2 on the list. We've got low ticket sales, we've got mid ticket launches, and we have got high ticket coaching and consulting. So mid ticket launches, I'm going to put this at a price point between $20 and even $97. And these type of launches generally include an affiliate partners. It does not have to be the case. It really depends on what niche you are. If you're in the make money online space or you're doing software, anything like that, we highly recommend you get affiliate partners on board. If you are, let's say you're the guitarist or you're the chef, generally it'll probably be a little bit more difficult to get affiliate partners on board, where in this case you will actually come out and get all the traffic yourself, or at least the majority of traffic yourself. But let's take the example of you have a product that you're going to sell for $37 and you understand that your goal is to make 1,000 sales. With your own product or your own traffic, yes, that is possible. You can set up marketing campaigns, you can set up your social media accounts, you can set up advertising, etc. And your goal could be to bring in, let's say, 10 members or 10 new customers every single day. So at the end of month 1, you've got 300 customers. At the end of month 2, you've 600 customers. And it works. That's exactly how we built our business with our very first launch. We ended up doing $33,000 in that month. And we brought in all the traffic ourselves. We did not rely on any affiliate partners. The first time we launched the I Am Coaching series, we did not have any affiliate partners. So it does work without partners. But I just want to explain the advantage of having affiliate partners. If your goal is to bring in 1,000 sales at $37, you'll end up with $37,000 in commission at the end. To do that in a number of days, you could say in the space of 3 days or 5 days, the only possible way we found is actually have JV partners on board. If you see these launches that, they end up doing 20,000, 50,000, 100,000, 250,000, $500,000, $1 million, etc. 90% of the sales in these cases are coming from affiliate marketers. And that's why we talked about having connections in the industry, getting involved in communities and groups that have similar interests. This is where all these people are, and it come back to when I went to the marketing event. I looked at everyone on stage. When I shook hands with people after that event, and when I came back to launch my product, as I said, we did over 1,000 sales and 800 sales in the first 24 hours. 90% of the sales came from these affiliate marketers. So it is an important part of, you could say, getting a maximum amount of sales in a short space of time. Affiliate partners, JV relationships are super, super important in that sense. So the next thing I want to talk about is high ticket coaching and consulting. And to me, this is a really, really amazing business because you do not need hundreds of clients or even thousands of clients to make $100,000 in 1 year. If you've got a product which is priced at, for example, $5,000, by just selling 20 of them, you've actually made $100,000 in your business. We know a lot of our clients, a lot of our friends, they don't do any affiliate marketing, they don't do any product launching. They've only got one service, which is actually coaching and consulting. Some people charge $3,000, some charge $6,000. We have one particular client who charges $18,000. So you can see the possibilities with this. Now, what the really cool thing about this is, let's say you don't want to do product launches, micro reports, you don't want to do membership sites, you don't want to do affiliate marketing, you don't even want to do a whole lot of content marketing. You just want to build a business where you can offer a particular service for a high price point. This is something we've done in our own business. It's something that works time and time again, and there's not a whole lot to it. It's really about, again, the most important thing, having a squeeze page up so you can collect people's information, delivering up with content and valuable, actionable information that people can look at, and giving people an opportunity to reach out to you, whether it's fill out a form or contact you on the phone, and say that they actually wanted your service. It's something you gotta keep in mind, and please remember, there's thousands, tens of thousands of people online which are spending $1,000, $2,000, $5,000, $10,000 on coaching and on consulting, on products and on services. So just keep that in mind. It's a very, very important part of your business. So let's say if you already have a business where you're generating a few $1,000s per month and you would like to start coaching and consulting, it's probably one of the best ways to take your business to 6 figures and beyond. Even if you've got a 6-figure business, even if you're doing $100,000 a year with affiliate marketing and product creation, if you want to actually grow that business to a bigger 6-figure or even seven figures, coaching and consulting is one of the most proven ways to go about that. So we're going to come to a wrap at the end of this third video, guys. I really, really hope you enjoyed the content. And just a quick reminder, if you've not watched video 1 and 2, please go back and watch them straight away. We will be releasing the 4th video very, very soon. The link will be available at the top of this page as well. So if you have any comments, any questions, please let us know. Just post them in the box below, and I promise a personal reply to absolutely everyone. So this is Kevin Faddy. Have an awesome day.